2 days left to the opening of the Florida turkey season and our wounded veteran hunt. And me and Brother Briggs, i.e. the Hammer, are headed down there. I'll just give you an update from time to time. We're going to meet Keith Kelly, the Swamper, and Bubba in Okeechobee at lunchtime, and we'll meet up there and then follow them down to the range. So anyway, 2 days left. I'll keep you posted. Brother Briggs back there. We heard one in his territory about 3 o'clock and then put eyes on a longbeard. And we up in my territory now, 20-30 minutes before fly up, and we saw 2 out in that orange grove right there. It's a big orange grove and it can be hard to hunt. And one's already across in the cypress swamp headed that way, so I got a good idea of where they're going to roost. So we got tomorrow morning to listen and kind of lay low and watch, get a direction. So far, so good. I'll keep you posted. Not the best morning. It is foggy. Very foggy. The place I'm listening for is up in there, and I've heard one turkey way back that way. That's not where I saw them yesterday afternoon. Left that spot alone because there's no need. I know where they went to roost, but I was hoping to hear some, and I have heard one, but he's way off and he sounds like he's right by himself, so dropped a pin on him. But it is foggy and 58 degrees here in South Florida this morning. But anyway, I'm gonna keep snooping, and then midday I'm gonna go up there and build a little blind out of all these palmettos where I saw them turkeys easing to roost yesterday. So that's the plan. Foggy morning, South Florida. Now, normally we wouldn't go through that much trouble, would we, Zach?
No, sir, we wouldn't.
If it was me and you or me and your dad?
No, these veterans are special.
That's right. You never know. And, you know, like sometimes they're in a wheelchair, sometimes they can't walk far. But anyway, you kind of got to commit to a spot. It ain't like you're going to be up cutting and running. And to maximize them chances, you spend a little more time on the blind.
Yes, sir, you do.
That's Zach. That's Keith Kelly's son right there. Turkey thug in the making. He's probably already a turkey thug, but he's down here volunteering your time. God bless you, brother.
Yes, sir.
So anyway, one spot down, 3 or 4 more to go. You had to have a little apprehension coming down here. You didn't know what was going on. Tell me what was on your mind when you heard about this.
So, you know, a buddy of mine, Herbie Aguilar, called me and he said, "Hey man, what are you doing 5 to 8 March?" And I said, "You know, I don't know. I got track seasons coming up for my son. What's up?" And he goes, "Well, I got a turkey hunt in South Florida." And I immediately said, "I'm on it." Florida boy, born and raised here.
Close to here.
Yeah, close here, right up at Rockledge. Matter of fact, my father is from LaBelle, so my mother's from Clewiston, Clewiston and Immokalee. So kind of right around here. I've been in places like this, and then I joined the Marines. And next thing you know, I'm in North Carolina, and I go overseas. I'm in Japan. It's totally different. And then I'm in Hawaii, and then I'm back in Japan, and then it's to North Carolina, and then it's Iraq and Afghanistan. So I got all the fun stuff done, and then you're in the meat locker. And then I ended up at Fort Leonard Wood as an instructor, and then I retired out of North Carolina teaching officers again. And my wife got orders to MacDill, and here we are, kind of back home. Is awesome. This is, to me, is really awesome. It's great to be around, I guess, like-minded people. Yeah. You know, because when you're in, like for me, when I'm in the Marines, you're around like-minded dudes every day. And when I got out, I would say I kind of struggled a little bit because, like, you're going from It's like you're in a drag race, right? You're like 1, 2, 3, boom, you're running, 60, 80, 100 miles an hour, you're doing quarter mile, and sometimes you're just doing marathons. And then when you get out, you're sitting there at an idle at a red light, and you're like,
What do I do?
what am I gonna do now?
Mhm.
I take my boys to school and then I go fishing, and then I'm like, crap, what am I gonna do? So being around you guys and going on hunting trips and things of that nature it really kind of just, I don't know, it makes me feel so much better that there's normal people like me around, right? And that's you guys. And just thanks for taking care of us. General West called me, and then I was just super excited. I didn't really know what I was getting into. I grabbed my shotgun, all my turkey hunting gear, anything and everything. If I had to sleep on the floor or in a hammock, I'd have done that. So I just knew it was somewhere in Fort Myers area, and here we go. I'm coming full steam. So, firing up the truck, coming down and parking, and then getting everything out of the truck and just walking across the field and having that smell of the orange groves just kind of reminded me as being a kid in South Florida a little bit. And then, getting set up, getting behind the blind and everything, getting that decoy set up. And then as the light, as it starts to get a little more light out, you see, a deer coming on by. There's a squirrel on top of us dropping stuff on our heads. There's a turkey in the roost, off to the left. Next thing you know, like a freight train, them turkeys are gobbling. So we're like, here we go. There's one that way. And then another one comes off. And then just the anticipation of, that freight train getting louder is like pounding on your heart, like, here we go, any minute, here we go. And then that one comes up on the roost. And, as we're looking over to the left, I'm like, he's going to come down. I've never really seen a turkey come off the roost like that. I've seen him fly up, right? But I've never seen him come down. So as I'm looking over there, another turkey comes out, he flies down, and then you point over to the right. And as I scan over, I'm like, here we go. And then you said it, that's our one. So as I bring the gun on around, he's easing on through, bringing his head up, and there's that palmetto right in front of me. So as I'm sitting there, I'm just kind of leaning over a little bit more, leaning over a little bit more, and then, like you said, as soon as he popped that head up, boom.
yeah, I'll do it.
Thanks, brother. You're the man. You're the man, cuz. Golly.
I'm still strutting up there. Dude, did we sit down in the middle of them or what?
I think so.
Holy, what a show. Could you hear that thing drumming so loud?
I mean, you know, it started off with, you hear him like a train, and then a deer comes through, and the squirrel's right above us. I mean, it's the smell of the orange. I love it. It's,
Filming him flying down.
that was probably the coolest scene. Come right on out of the roost like
Do
that.
you know how many people in their life will say that? Nobody ever sees that.
I've never seen that.
That's crazy. I'm still strutting over there. I'm trying to let them ease on, then we'll go get you. That's the big one. Did you see how long it's been?
I know. I get a little nervous. I'm like all excited. My heart's beating.
That's a horse right there.
Golly. Just super exciting. Just a beautiful morning. Sun came up, nice sunrise on a beautiful Florida morning. You know, bagging an Osceola. I don't think you can beat that. For me, you can't anyway. He's flopped over backwards like this.
Good.
He's kicking his feet.
That's that Apex TS.
Yeah, just folding him backwards.
It's crazy. He had to be 45 yards.
That's what I was saying.
Don't you think?
At least.
That's what happens with that stuff.
He just flopped back on his back, legs up. That TSS
Was
is
it
where
worth
it's
the
at.
drive?
Heck yeah, it was. I'd do it again. All day, I do it every weekend.
Holy cow, what a hunt. Man, we got lucky.
When you throw it back in my truck.